Now paper number 632. Now in this paper number 632, question number 61. 66. Now in this question number 66. Now tell me what is the information here. A person starts walking from his office towards a coffee shop. He walks for 25 meters towards north. Now A is the starting point. From here, A is the starting point from here. First he travels how many meters? 25 meters towards north. Then he takes 90 degrees left hand side 90 degrees and walks for how many meters? 20 meters. After traveling for 20 meters, he then takes 90 degrees right turn and walks for 15. Now from here, 90 degrees right hand side and walks for 15 meters. He walks for another 20 meters after taking 90 degrees right. From here, another 20 meters and towards his right hand side, and turning 90 degrees towards his left, he walks for 30 meters. Now from here, now this person has turned towards his left hand side and walked for how many meters? 30 meters. And walked for 10 meters to reach the coffee shop. Now A is the starting point and B is the coffee shop. Now the question is about how far and in which direction is the coffee shop from his office. Now A is the office and B is the coffee shop. Now we need to find out the distance between these two. Yes, tell me what is the distance between A and B? Now this total distance is nothing but this is 10 and this is 15 and this is 25 and 10 plus 15 plus 25 and in total 50 meters. Now this coffee shop is towards which direction? Towards north. Hence 50 meters towards north, that is given in choice 1. Question number 66, it is choice 1 is the answer. Then 67 to 71. Now in this 67 to 71, question number 67. Now these 5 are based on syllogisms. Some releases or launches. Some other releases or launches can be written like this: release and launch. And all launches are inauguration. All these launches are inauguration. And some inaugurations are promotions. And now this is the basic diagram here. Now the first conclusion, some inaugurations are releases. Inauguration is here and release here. This is the intersection between these two, that is definitely true. And the next one, no promotion is a release. Promotion is here and release is here. Now promotion and release, no promotion is a release is definitely true. As it is a negative conclusion which is true, in order to make this one false, now we need to draw its complementary pair. What is the complementary pair to this one? Some promotions are releases. Now tell me whether we can draw this promotion and release like this or not. Isn't it? Whether it is possible or not. As alternate diagram proven, previous conclusion will be false. Then what is your answer? Only conclusion 1 is true. That is choice 3. Only one choice 3 is the answer. And again, if you observe here, all the statements are affirmative and the second one is a negative conclusion. In the second conclusion, we can make this one false because from the affirmative statements we cannot derive a negative conclusion. If at all that was drawn in the basic diagram, but whereas in the alternate diagram we can make it as false. And next one, question number 68. Now in this question number 68, no country is a state. Now this is a country and this is state. As no country is a state, no intersection between these two. And all villages are states. All these villages are states. And all countries are districts. All these countries are districts. Now this is the basic diagram here. Now this negative statement is in between country and this state, isn't it? As country and state cannot be intersected here. And the other, then first one, no country is a village. No country is a village is definitely true. And second one, no district is a village. No district is a village is also true. And so both the conclusions true. And both these two are negative conclusions. As both these two are negative conclusions, to make this one false, now we need to draw the complementary pairs. First one, no country is a village. In order to make this one false, now we need to draw some of the countries are villages. Some countries are villages means village and country should be like this. Tell me whether we can draw village like this. If you draw village like this, then all villages are what? All villages are state. State will also come along with this one. If state comes along with this, no country is a state will be false. And statement invalid, alternate diagram cannot be drawn. Previous conclusion will be true or false. Previous conclusion will be true because alternate diagram cannot be drawn. Previous conclusion will be true forever. Then coming to the next one, no district is a village. As no district is a village, now we need to prove some of the districts are villages. Now tell me whether we can prove like that or not, district and village. Now whether we can represent like these two or not, some districts are villages. Yes, hence what happened to this one? Alternate diagram proven. Previous conclusion will be false. Hence what is your answer? Only conclusion 1 follows. Again it is choice 3. In the case of the first conclusion, alternate diagram cannot be drawn, hence that negative conclusion will be true forever. But whereas in the case of second conclusion, alternate diagram can be drawn and the previous negative conclusion will be false forever. Then question number 69. Now in this question number 69, no country is a state. Now this is also based on the same statements. No country is a state can be written like this. This is country and this is state. No intersection between country and state. And all villages are states. All these villages are states can be written like this. And all countries are districts. All these countries are districts. Now this is a basic diagram. Then first one, some districts are states. Some districts are states, that is false as of now. Second one, all states are villages. All states are villages is also false. All villages are states, but as all states are villages is false. And so neither one nor two, that is choice 3 is the answer. Question number 69, it is choice 3. Then coming to question number 70. Now in this question number 70, again if you observe here, all the statements are affirmative statements. All areas are volumes. All these areas are volumes. All volumes are measures. All these volumes are a part of measures. And all units are measures. All units are measures means tell me how to represent this one. All these units are measures, and this will be your units which are measures. Isn't it? All units are measures. Now this is the basic diagram. With the help of this basic diagram, the first conclusion, some units are areas. Some units are areas, true or false? Some of the units are areas, true or false? Now sir, these are the units and these are areas. Is there any intersection between these two? No intersection. As no intersection, first one is definitely false. Then coming to the second, what is the second conclusion here? And all areas are measures. All areas are measures is always true. And the second one is true. The second conclusion is a negative conclusion, that will be true forever. Hence only 2 follows, that is given in choice 5. Only 2, choice 5. Question number 70. Then question number 71. Now in this question number 71, some profits are gains. Some of the profits are gains. We can write like this, some profits are gains. And no profit is a return. No profit is a return means no intersection between profit and a return. Some profits are gains, no profit is a return. Then the first one, some gains are not profits. No gain is a profit. Some gains are not profits. Some profits are gains, some gains are not profits. Now so these are the gains which are not profits. Is it true or false? Definitely true. As of now the first conclusion is true. And the second one is a possible conclusion. And we can discuss about this possible conclusion afterwards once we have finalized the definite conclusion. Then coming to the first one, some gains are not profits means it is a negative conclusion. As it is a negative conclusion which is true. Now we need to prove its alternate diagram. Prove the complementary pair by proving the alternate diagram. Then what is the complementary pair to this one? Some gains are not profits means now I need to prove all gains are profits. Now tell me whether I can prove all gains are profits or not. All gains are profits can be represented or not. Now so this profit, now tell me whether I can draw this profit like this or not. Isn't it? If I draw like this, all profits are gains is true. And some gains are not profits will be false. Alternate diagram proven, previous conclusion will be false. Then coming to the next one, all returns are gains is a possibility. All returns are gains is a possibility means this entire return must be a gain. Now these returns must be like this. Now tell me whether I can prove, write down this return like this or not. If you draw return like this, then what happens? It is definitely true. Hence it is possible. Then what is your answer? Only 1 follows, sorry, only 2 follows. Only 2, that is given with choice. Sorry, some gains are not definitely profits. I have proven all gains are profits. And the first one is false. And only 2 is true. Only 2, that is given in choice 3. Done with this? Now this is about question number 71. Choice 3 is the answer. Then 72. Now question number 72. Then 72 to 76. Now in this question number 72 to 76, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Now these persons are seated around a circular table, at equal distance between each other but not necessarily in the same order. Some other people are facing the center while some other people are facing away from the center. Isn't it? 8 persons seated around a circular table, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, some towards the center and some away from the center. Then B faces the center clearly given. As B is facing the center, B must be here, and F sits second to the left of B. As B is facing the center, F sits second to the left of B, F must be here only. F sits second to the left of B, B faces the center, E sits third to the left of F. As E is seated third to the left of F, now if F is facing the center, 1, 2, 3, E will be here. Or if F is away from the center, E will be here. How many possibilities do we have to this E? 2 possibilities. And out of which, and one more information, D and C are the immediate neighbors of E. If E is here, D and C must be the immediate neighbors, but as here it is not possible because one of the neighbor is B rather than D and C. Are you following this one or not? Hence, E cannot be at this place. As E cannot be at this place, hence E must be here. As E is here, and E sits second to the left hand side of B, isn't it? E sits second to the left of F, and this F must be facing towards the center only. Are you following this one or not? Then only E sits second to the, E sits second to the left of F. As E sits third to the left of F, E must be at this place. Done? Hence finally we are left with only one case. And again at the same time D and C are immediate neighbors of E. As D and C are immediate neighbors of E, D is here, C will be here, that is one possibility. Then what is the second possibility? C and D can be on either side of this one. Now this B is facing the center, and this will be F, and F is facing the center, and F is here. Then E will be here. If E is here, C can be here or D will be here. There are 2 possibilities. D and C are immediate neighbors of E. C sits to the immediate left of G. As C is to the immediate left of G, in the first case, G must be here. As G is here, C sits to the immediate left of G, G must be away from the center. And in the next case, G must be at this place. That means C and G are adjacent to each other. As C is to the immediate left hand side of G, G must be towards the center. And C sits to the immediate left of G, and I sits second to the left of E. I is seated second to the left of E. In this case, I must be at this place. Then E will be away from the center. I sits second to the left of E. I is here. I sits second to the left of E. As E is here, then E must be towards the center. Then only I sits second to the left of E is valid. I is not an immediate neighbor of E. But as in the second case, I and B are adjacent to each other. And the second case is completely ruled out. Now we are left with only one case. Then tell me who is the person left over? H is the person left over, and H will be here. And H sits third to the right of D. As H is seated third to the right hand side of D, this D must be facing towards the center. Then only H is seated third to the right of D. I and D face opposite directions. As D is facing the center, I will be away from the center. Hence I and D face opposite directions. Immediate neighbors of E face the same direction. Immediate neighbors of E are C and D. These 2 are facing the same direction. And immediate neighbors of F face opposite. Immediate neighbors of F are I and H. They are facing opposite directions, and H is away from the center. Done with this? This is how these 8 persons were seated around this circular table. Some of them are inward and some of them are outward. How many are towards the center? 4 towards the center and 4 away from the center. And if you observe here, every alternate persons are facing in different directions. Which do? H. Now, immediate neighbors of F face opposite. As immediate neighbors of F are facing opposite directions, I is away from the center. As I is away from the center, then H must be towards the center only. Done? Now this is about question number 72 to 76. Then 77 to 81. Yes, shall I explain this one, 77 to 81, coding and decoding? Because as the paper is not downloaded here, in order to explain this one, I need to write down the entire set. Tell me whether it is required or not. Yes, any doubts in this coding and decoding? Then 82 to 86. Now question numbers 82 to 86. 8 friends are there. L, M, N, O, W, X, Y, Z are seated in a straight line facing north but not necessarily in the same order. Clearly specified. Now these persons are facing towards north. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, only 8 persons facing towards north. And O sits fifth to the left of X. O is seated fifth to the left of X. O is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X will be here. That is one possible. Then what is the second possibility? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. And in the second possibility O, he is seated second from the left hand and X will be second from the right hand. And the third possibility, O is third from the left and X will be at the extreme right. But there is one information clearly given. X does not sit at any one of the extreme ends of the line. Hence X cannot be at the ends. Only two possibilities we have. And next one, M sits third to the right of Y. If Y is here 1, 2, 3, M will be here. M sits third to the right of Y. Y is neither an immediate neighbor of O nor X. Y is not an immediate neighbor of O. Y cannot be here. And similarly, cannot be immediate neighbor of X. And Y is neither an immediate neighbor of O nor X. And so Y cannot be in any one of these four places in the second case. Then coming to this one. Now in the first case, tell me whether Y can be here or not. If Y is here, then M and X must be in the same place, which is not possible. Hence Y cannot be here as well. Y cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here. Then what is the only possibility left for here? Y must be here. If Y is and Y is here, and who is the other person here? M must be here. And this is the only possibility we are having to this Y. Done with this? Y and M. Then coming to the second possibility, Y cannot be here, cannot be here. And Y cannot be here as well, because if Y is here, M and X must be in the same place, not possible. Hence in the second case, Y at this place. If Y is here, M will be here. Done with this? Now these are the different possibilities to this Y and X. Y, M, and what is the next information given here? And in the next information, Y and has been done. We could able to fix these two persons Y and M. And Z sits second to the left of W. Z is seated second to the left of W. Z is seated second to the left of W. As Z is seated second to the left of W, tell me what are the different possible. Can we have this Z at this place? No, if Z is here, then Y and W must be in the same place, which is not possible. Hence Z cannot be here. Can we have Z at this place? If Z is here, then W and M must be in the same place, which is not possible. Z cannot be here, and Z cannot be here as well. Then what is the only possibility left over here? Z is here. If Z is here, W must be here. Z sits second to the left of W, and neither W nor N is an immediate neighbor of O. Neither W nor. And in the second case, Z and W. As Z and W, tell me what are the different possibilities we can have. And Z sits second to the left of W. If Z is here, W will be here, that is one possibility. And the second one, if Z is here, W will be here, second possibility. Z1, W1, Z2, W2. Isn't it? Two possibilities in the second case. Z sits second to the left of W. Neither W nor N is an immediate neighbor of O. Neither W nor N is an immediate neighbor of O. Now in this case, N cannot be at this place. As N cannot be here, N must be here. If N is here, tell me who is the person left over? L is the person left over in this case. And in the second case, N, neither W nor N is an immediate neighbor of O. W cannot be at this place, isn't it? And W cannot be at this place. As W cannot be here, W1 is ruled out. As W1 is ruled out, then W will be here, isn't it? Because W cannot be an adjacent neighbor of O. As W is here, then Z will be here. If Z and W are here, then who is the person left over? N and L. If N is here, then L will be here, or if N is here, L will be here. Now in both the cases, if you observe here, N is adjacent to O, which should not be the case, and the second case is completely ruled out. Because one of the information that N is not an immediate neighbor of O is invalid. Hence finally we are left with only one case, and the order is OL, ZY, WX, MN. Done? Question numbers 82 to 86. Next one after question numbers 82 to 86, 87 to 91. Yes, 87 to 91. Yes, required. 87 to 91. Put it in equalities. Anyone please? Question number 87 to 91. For this one also we need to have, isn't it, the paper, because for each and every question I need to write down the entire statements. Yes, any doubts in particular? 87 to 91. Come out with the numbers. చెప్పండి ఏదైనా క్వశ్చన్ చెప్పమంటే చెప్తాను నెంబర్తో. 88. Now question number 88. Because here in this explanation there were some very new students were there, isn't it? And 88. Now in question number 88, G greater than or equals to D, this is the statement G greater than or equals to D and D equals to W. Wherever there is G equals to, forget about that symbol equals to, W greater than or equals to N and N greater than X and X lesser than V. Isn't it? That is the first statement. And the next one, A equals to G, A and G are one and the same, A equals to G. As A equals to G, we can take A and G are one and the same, and X greater than I. And what is the next element here? X greater than I. Now this is what the information we have. And with the help of this one, what are the conclusions given? G greater than V is the first conclusion, and the next one is D greater than I is the second conclusion. Now we need to discuss whether G greater than V is true or false. Now if you observe here, G is at this place and V is here. Now between these two letters G and V, there is one greater than and one lesser than, two opposite symbols, hence no relation can be drawn between these two. Done with this? Hence first conclusion is false. Then coming to the second one, the relation between D and I. D is here, I is here, D is there in the first statement, I is there in the second statement. As these two are in two different statements, now we need to combine these two statements. How to combine this one? Then by checking out the letter which is common between these two. Yes, what is the letter which is common here? X is common. Now what is the relation between D and X? Greater than or equals to greater than, and so D greater than X, X greater than I. Isn't it? Now we are not bothered about the remaining letters. Why? Because we need the relation from D to X and X to Y. Now in this one, tell me which symbol is common here? Greater than is common. Hence D greater than I definitely true. That is conclusion 2 is true. Choice 2 is the answer. Done with this? And this is about 88. Yes, anything else? 87 to 91. Question number please, 87 to 91. Chapali. Amma మీరేంటి వెనక్కి తిరుగుతున్నారు? ఆమె ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్ చేయకండి, అడగొద్దు అనేసి. ఓకే, ఆమెను చెప్పనియండి. ఎస్, ఎనీథింగ్ ఎల్స్? 87 to 91. Then question number 92. Now in this question number 92, A is 35 meters to the west of point B. B is here and A is how many meters? 35 meters. A is 35 meters to the west of B, C is 20 meters to the north of A, and C is how many meters? 20 meters. C is 20 meters to the north of A, and D is 15 meters to the east of C. D is how many meters? 15 meters. Now D is 15 meters to the east of C. D is exactly midway between E and F. E and F in such a manner that EDF forms a vertical straight line of 40 meters. EDF vertical straight line of 40 meters, and F is to the south of D. As F is to the south of D, F must be exactly at this place. Why exactly at this place? Because now the total distance is 40, out of which this is 20, this is equals to 20, and E will be somewhere here. Now the distance between D and E is also 20. Because D is exactly midway between ED and F, EDF forms a vertical straight line of 40, hence E to D is 20, D to F is another 20. Then point F is to the south of D, G is 20 meters to the east of E. Now from here, G is 20 meters. As G is 20 meters to the east of E, G will be somewhere here. And what is the distance here? Here again the distance is 20 meters. G is 20 meters to the east of E. Now the question is about how far and in which direction is point G from point B. Now we need to identify the distance between the distance and the direction in which where G is with respect to B. Isn't it? Now tell me here. Now this is only the vertical distance. Why the vertical distance here? Because horizontal distance will be nullified, because left hand side, that is towards west, how much? 35. Now this is towards east 15, and this is 20 towards 15. 15 west and 15 east, sorry, and 35 west and 35 east, hence 35 minus 35, and the horizontal distance has become 0. Now we are left with only the vertical distance. Now in this vertical distance, tell me what is the answer here? This is 20 and this is again 20. Hence in total the distance between these two is 40 meters, and G is towards which direction? North. Hence 40 meters north, that is choice 1. Question number 92, choice 1 is the answer. Then 93 to 95. Now question numbers 93 to 95. M is the sister of D. M is the sister of D. Tell me how to represent this one. M is the sister of D. And D is the mother of J and K. This D is the mother of these two persons, J as well as K. That means J and K are the siblings to each other. And J is the daughter of F. As of now, J is the daughter of D. J is the daughter of F, which implies that D and F are married couple, out of which D is a female and F is a male. And L is the son-in-law of D. As L is the son-in-law of D, that means son-in-law means either J's husband or K's husband or someone else can also be there, because here it is not clearly given there are only two siblings, isn't it? Only two children is not given. Hence, D is the mother of J and K. L is the son-in-law of D. Hence, L can be the husband of J or K or any one of the siblings of J and K. And so as of now, we cannot finalize this one. F has only one daughter and only son. Now, it has clearly specified there is one daughter and one son. That means only two children are there, out of which one daughter is J. Hence, the son will be K. If K is here, now L is the son-in-law of D. Son-in-law of D means, now that means daughter's husband, and daughter of D is J, and D's husband is L. L is the son-in-law of D. F has only one daughter and only one son. Now, this F is having only one daughter and one son. Y is the daughter of M. Now, this Y is the daughter of whom? Y is the daughter of M. Can be written like this, Y is the daughter of M. K is married to S. K is married to S. Now, K is a male, is married to S, a female. Now, this is what the information we have. Then question number 93. How is L related to J? L related to J. J's, how is L related to J? L is the husband of J. Husband, that is given with choice. L is the husband. Choice 1 is the answer. 93. 94. How is Y related to D? How is this Y related to D? D's sister is M. Sister's daughter. Sister's daughter means sibling's daughter. Sibling's daughter is niece. Niece, that is given in choice 5. And how is S related to D? Now, D's son is K. Son's wife. Son's wife is daughter-in-law. That is choice 1. Now, question numbers 93 to 95. 1, 5 and 1 are the choices to these three questions. Done with this? Then 96 to 100. Now, in this question numbers 96 to 100, it is based on floor arrangement, 7 floors. A, B, C, D, E, F and G are the 7 persons living on 7 different floors of a building, but not necessarily in the same order. The lowermost floor of the building is first floor, and the floor which is above the first floor is the second floor, and so on. The 7th floor is at the top. Hence, whenever the floor arrangement is given, first we need to represent the floors like this: 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Then in this condition number 1. Then, and each one of them likes a different colors, namely red, green, pink, yellow, brown and so on. E lives on floor number 5. Yes, whatever this one, E is on floor number 5. Now, E must be at this place. E lives on floor number 5. Only 2 people live between E and the one who likes green. E and the one who likes green. How many possibilities do we have? We have only one possibility. Hence, green must be on the second floor, because there must be only 2 people between E and the one who likes green. A lives on one of the odd number floors above the one who likes green. A, one of the odd numbers above green. Hence, A can be either on the 3rd floor or on the 7th floor, isn't it? Above E, there are only 3 odd number floors, 3, 5 and 7, out of which 5 is ruled out because E is staying on 5th floor. Hence, this person must be either on the 3rd floor or on the 7th floor, isn't it? Next one, A lives on one of the odd number floors above this green. A does not live on the topmost floor, hence A 7th floor is also ruled out. Then what is left over here? A must be on the 3rd floor. And next one, only one person lives between A and the one who likes white. A and the one who likes white, there must be exactly one person here. Hence, how many possibilities do we have? The one who likes white can be either on the 1st floor or can be on the 5th floor. As there is a second possibility existing here, now we are writing down the second possibility as well. E, A, and this is green, and only one person between A and white. Hence, this E must like white, and there is a second possibility. Then, only one person lives between A and the one who likes white, and G lives immediately above the one who likes white. G is immediately above the one who likes white. In the first case, G must be on the 2nd floor. and there must be only one. G lives immediately above the one who likes white, hence G must be on the 6th floor. Done with this? And the one who likes pink lives on one of the even number floors below E. Now the one who likes pink lives on one of the even number floors below E. Below E, one of the even number floors, who is that person? Pink. Now in the first case, below E, second floor and the fourth floor are there, out of which second floor is not possible because second floor green is already there. Hence this pink must be on the fourth floor. Are you following this one or not? And the one who likes pink must be on the fourth floor in first case. And coming to the second case also, in the second case also, even number floors, either the fourth floor or the second floor, out of which second floor is not possible because green is already there. Hence this pink color must be on the fourth floor. Done with this? The one who likes pink lives on one of the even number floors below E. Only one person lives between the one who likes pink and the one who likes red. Between pink and red we must have exactly one person. Hence in the first case between pink and red, hence red can be either on the second or on the 6th floor, and second is not possible, and the one who likes red must be on the 6th floor. Next again, in this one also, and the one who likes red must be on the 6th floor. And B does not like pink. As B does not like pink, B cannot be here. Now here also B cannot be on the 4th floor. B cannot be on the 4th floor. C lives immediately above F. As C lives immediately above F in the first case, C is immediately above F, 7 and 6, that is the only possibility. And C lives immediately above F in the second case, C and F, second and the first floor, that is the only one possible. And the one who likes purple lives immediately below F. Purple lives immediately below F in the first case, the one who likes purple must be on the 5th floor. And in the second case, below F there must be purple, which is not possible because F himself is staying on the ground floor, isn't it? Hence, the second case is completely ruled out. Now we are left with only one. And C does not like yellow. As C does not like yellow, hence yellow must be at this place. As yellow here, now B cannot be on the 4th floor. B must be on the ground floor. A, B, C, and D is the person left over, hence D must be on the 4th floor. If D is on the 4th floor, then what is the color left over here? Brown. Hence C likes brown color. Done? And this is how these 7 persons are staying on 7 different floors and like 7 different colors. And this is about question number 96 to 100. Question numbers 66 to 100. 66 to 100, paper number 632. Any doubts in this? 66 to 100 in paper number 632. Yes, anything to be discussed once again? Next one please. 61. As 61 to 65 number series. Number series question number 61 to 65. First go through the directions once. In this question a number series is given. After the series a number followed by A, B, C, D and E is given. You have to complete the series starting with the given number, following the sequence of the original series and answer the question that follows the series. Isn't it? Now this is about 2-row number series. Now in the first row 15, what are the numbers given in the first row here? Now 15 and 16, 15, 16, 25.5, 15, 16, 25.5 and 53 and 135. 53 and 135 then followed by, now in the second series, now he has given the first number. Now we need to identify the logic in the first series. Now the same logic should be applied in the second series starting with the 7. Then 15 and 16. Now 53 and 135, how can you express this one? 53 and 135. Now 53 into 2 is how much? 53 into 2 is 106. 106 plus how much is 135? 56 into 2. Next one. Now 15 and 16. 15 into 1 plus 1 is 16. Isn't it? Next one. 16 into 1.5 is how much? 24 plus 1.5 is 25. Into 1 plus 1 into 1.5 plus 1.5. Next one is into 2 plus 2. Now 25.5 into 2 is 51. 51 plus 2 is 53. And the next one must be into 2.5 plus 2.5. Then what is the number here? 135. And similarly, starting with 7, we need to find out the number that is coming in the place of C. 7 into 1 plus 1, that is 8, that is A. 8 into 1.5, that is 12 plus 1.5 is 13.5, that is B. and 13.5 into 2 is 27 plus 2. 27 plus 2, that is 29. That is the value of C. And this 29 is given with choice. Choice 1 is the answer. Done with this? Now this is about question number 61 into 1 plus 1 into 1.5 plus 1.5 into 2 plus 2 into 2.5 plus 2.5. The next one, question number 62. Now in this question number 62, tell me what is the series here? 2, 7, 36, 2, 7, 36, and next one 175 and 696, 696, isn't it? No, sir, 696. Now if you observe here, the series is starting with 2 and ending with 696. The numbers are increasing at a very fast rate, and it must be under which category? Multiplication or combination. 2 and 7 cannot be related in the multiplication, hence it must be under combination. Then what is the relation between 175 and 696? 175 into 2 is how much? Into 2 is 350. 350, 350, 4, 700. And this must be into 4. 175 into 4 is how much? 700. And here the number is 696. What is the relation here? Minus 4. Into 4 minus 4. Then 36 and 175. 36 into how much? 36 into 5 is how much? 180. 36 into 5, 180. And 175 means this must be into 5 minus 5. Are you following this one or not? Into 4 minus 4, into 5 minus 5, and the remaining must be into 6 minus 6. 7 into 6, 42 minus 6 is 36. And this is into 7, 14 minus 7 is 7. Isn't it? Hence, in the case of combination, we need to check out at the highest pair only, because at the highest pair we will have only one logic. If you start with this one 2 and 7, tell me how many different possibilities you can have. Into 1 plus 6, into 2 plus 3, into 3 plus 1, into 4 minus 1, into 5 minus 3, into 6 minus 5, and so on, it will keep on increasing, isn't it? But whereas at the last pair, highest number, so there will be only one pattern, hence you can able to catch this one easily. Then starting with what? 7 again. Starting with the 7, now we need to identify C again. And 7, what is the pattern here? 7 into 7 minus 7. How much is that? 42. And 42 into 6 minus 6. Yes, tell me what is the number here? 42 into 6 minus 6. That will be 42 into 6 is how much? 240 and 240, 252, 252 minus 6. That will be 246. Now 246 into 5 minus 5. Into 5 is how much? And 1230 minus 5 will be 1225. Is it there in the choice or not? 1225, that is given in choice 3. Into 7 minus 7, into 6 minus 6, into 5 minus 5, and into 4 minus 4, and so on. But as the question is about only the number that is coming in the place of C, hence we have stopped here itself. And this is about question number 62. Then 63, 324, 324. Next one is 125, 504, 125, 504, and 1515, 1515, isn't it? Now again, if you observe here, starting with 3, and it is reached to 1515. As the numbers are increasing at a very fast rate, it must be under multiplication or combination, and 24 and 125 cannot be related in the multiplication, hence it must be under combination. And again, in the case of combination, we need to check out at the highest number. Now 504 and 1515, tell me how can I express this one? Now 504 into 3 is 1512, plus how much is added here? Plus 3 is added, into 3 plus 3, then 125 and 504. 125 into 4 is how much? 500, plus 4 is 504. And into 3 plus 3 into 4 plus 4, this will be into 5 plus 5. 24 into 5 is 120 plus 5 is 125. And this will be into 6 plus 6. Isn't it? Now rather than starting from the last, if we have started with the beginning, how many possibilities we can have? 3 and 24, 3 into 8 is 24. 3 into 7 plus 3, 3 into 9 minus 3, and so on, we can have a number of possibilities. Isn't it? Hence it is always advisable for you to check out at the highest pair. Then what is the number here? Here the number is starting with the 5. Now the question is about D. Now 5 into 6 plus 6. 5 into 6 plus 6 is how much? 36. Now 5 into 6 plus 6 is 36. 36 into 5 plus 5. That is 180 plus 5 is 185. Next 185 into 4 plus 4. Yes, what is 185 into 4? 184 into 4 plus 4. Tell me what is the number here? 740 plus 4 is 744. And 744, this is A, B, C. And the question is about D into 3 plus 3. Now 744 into 3 plus 3, 4 into 3, 12 plus 3 is 5. Isn't it? Now, yes, what is your answer here? 700 into 3, 2000, and 2000, 2335. Now 2335, that is given in D. 2335, choice 2 is the answer. Yes, what is the pattern here? Into 6 plus 6, into 5 plus 5, into 4 plus 4, into 3 plus 3, and so on. Now the question is about the number that is coming in the place of D, that is 2335. Done with this? Now this is about question number 63. Then 64. Next one is question number 64. Now in this 64, tell me what are the numbers here? 5, 6, 20, 5, 6, 20, 5, 6, 20, 87 and 412. 87, 412. Then 87 and 412. Tell me how to represent this one. 87 and 412. Now 87 into 5 will be how much? Around 87 into 5, 35, isn't it? 435. Now, then the next one. Now this is how much? Into 4 plus 7. Now this is how much? Into 4 minus, isn't it? Are we getting a pattern, similar pattern here? No. This one and this one we can able to multiply with 4. The remaining numbers cannot be multiplied with 4, isn't it? And there is something else here. Now 5 and 6, how can you write this one? Into 1 plus 1 only. And if it is 1 into 1 plus 1, then into 2. Now 6 into 2 is how much? 12. 12 plus how much? 8. 12 plus 8 is 20. What is the relation between 1 and 1 and 2 and 8? Into 1 plus 1 cube into 2 plus 2 cube. Then 20 into 3 is 60. 60 plus 27, that is into 3 plus 3 cube. Next one into 4. 87 into 4 is how much? 320 plus 28, that is 348. Plus how much? Plus 64, that will be 412. Now each of these number is multiplied with 1 and 1 cube is added, into 2 plus 2 cube, into 3 plus 3 cube, and into 4 plus 4 cube, and so on. Now starting, what is the starting number given? 3. Now we need to find out the number that is coming in the place of D, that is 3 into 1 plus 1, 3 into 1, 4 plus 1 is 5, 5 into 2, 10 plus 8 is how much? 18, and 18 into 3 is how much? 54 plus 27. What is 54 plus 27? 81, isn't it? If it is 81, tell me what should be the next number here? Are you following this one or not? 3 into 1 plus 1. 3 into 1 plus 1 is how much? 4. 3 into 1 plus 1 is 4. And 4 into 2, 8 plus 8 is how much? 16. And 16 into 3, 48. 48 plus 27 is how much? 75. And the next one must be 75 into 4 plus 64. That is 364. And 364, that is given in choice 4. And this is the number in the place of D, and that is given in choice for 364. Done with this, question number 64. As 65. Any answer to this one? 65? Choice is not there. Now question number 65. Now in this 65, 12, 22, 42, 12, 22, 12, 22, 42. Next one, 82 and 162. 82 and 162. Now if you go for the difference, what is the difference here? The difference between the numbers is how much? Here the difference is 10, next difference is 20, next one is 40, next one is 80, and so on. And similarly here, now we need to start with what? D. What is the first number here? 29. And now the question is about the place that is coming in the place of E. 1, 2, 3, 4, isn't it? Then E. Yes, tell me how to work out this one. Chappan ela cheyali? Into 2 minus 2 or plus 10 plus 20 plus 40 plus 80 are both are one and the same, isn't it? Now in general, if the question is about finding the next number or so, I will go for into 2 minus 2. Our time into 2 minus 2 తీసుకునేవాడిని ఎక్కువ, ఎందుకంటే ప్రతిదీ ఎడిషన్ చేయాలి కాబట్టి. But is here I have opted for difference. Why it was so? Because now, sir, what should be the next number here? How much should be added? 160. If you add 160, then what is your answer here? చెప్పండి, ఆన్సర్ ఎంత వస్తుంది? Next number చెప్తున్నా. Next number will be 322. Next number is 322 because the question is about what? The question is about A, B, C, D, and E. Now the number that is coming in the place of E. Now in the recently special class, Isn't it? In the special class I had discussed about n number of questions only on this pattern. Now the difference between these two. What is the difference between 12 and 29? 12 plus how much is 29? Plus 17. 12 plus 17 is 29. For all the remaining numbers a, b, c, d and e and so on, the difference between these adjacent corresponding numbers will always be 17 only. Hence finally this 322 plus 17. What will be the answer here? 22 plus 17. Chapter ఎంత వస్తుంది? 322 plus 17. The answer will be 339. Is 339 is there in the choice? No. As 339 is not there in the choice, then we have to go for combination. Isn't it? One of the number is what? 339 is the correct one. But it is not given in the choice. As it is not given in the choice, then we should go for into 2 minus 2. Then 22 into 2, 44 minus 2 is 42. And 42 into 2 minus 2. And here again into 2 minus 2. Isn't it? As it is into 2 minus 2 here, 162 into 2 minus 2, 322. And similarly starting with what? 29. Now we need to find out 29 into 2 minus 2. How much? 56. Now 56 into 2 minus 2 is how much? 110. And 110 into 2 minus 2 is how much? 218. And 218 into 2 minus 2 is how much? 436 minus 2, that is 34. And 434 into 2 minus 2, how much is that? 868 minus 2, 866. 866, that is given choice 2 only. Done with this? 866, that is choice 2. And this is about question number 61 to 65. Here we are getting this one with the help of both the logics. If 339 is given, then we have to go for difference. As 339 is not there, then we have checked out for combination. Done? Hence anything can be your answer. As done with this, now this is about paper number 632, question number 61 to 100. Yes, anything else left over in this paper? Done with this? And the next is